My beloved child, hear these words deeply, for they are not ordinary words. They are a message from the Lord Himself, a message meant to touch the depths of your heart and awaken a hope you may have thought was lost. There is a plan, a divine orchestration that has been moving quietly, silently, even when you could not see it, even when life felt heavy and confusing. In the quiet corners of your life, in the moments you felt alone, Jesus has been preparing something extraordinary. A marriage proposal, one that will leave you utterly speechless, is coming sooner than you think. The Lord sees your waiting, your longing, your patience, and He tells you that the time is near. Do not underestimate the power of what is about to unfold. There are hearts around you, unseen forces moving, blessings lined up by God's hand that are beyond human understanding. The proposal that is coming is not ordinary. It is a manifestation of His perfect timing, a moment designed to change your life forever. Perhaps you have been waiting, praying, and wondering if anyone will ever see the depths of your soul. Perhaps doubts have crept in, whispering that love is lost or that your heart will remain unfulfilled. But these doubts are nothing before the certainty of God's promise. Jesus speaks to your heart now. The waiting, the longing, the prayers that have poured from your lips in secret. He has heard them all. He knows your tears, the nights you have spent wondering if you would ever find a love so pure, so aligned with your soul's purpose. And now, the heavens are aligning for you. What you have been longing for, what you have been praying for, is approaching. A proposal will come that will not just be a formality, but a testament to God's faithfulness. A moment that will affirm your worth, your patience, and the love that has been reserved for you by the Creator. Understand, my beloved child, that this is not merely about union or ceremony. This is about destiny, purpose, and fulfillment. The proposal is the first visible sign of a life-changing covenant, a divine plan that God has written specifically for you. It will arrive in a way that may astonish you, in a way that will make your heart race and your spirit soar. The timing is not random. It is calculated with perfection, tailored to your journey, your readiness, and the lessons you have learned. Jesus is saying that the path ahead is ready for transformation, that joy and love are poised to enter your life, and that you must be ready to receive it with open arms. You may wonder, how will it happen? Who will bring this message? Where will it come from? My child, these are questions that the human mind asks. But Jesus asks you to trust Him without the need to know every detail. Just as the rain falls upon the earth without asking permission, just as the sun rises and shines upon every corner of the world without question, so too does God's plan unfold. You are being called to trust, to wait with faith, and to remain steadfast, because the proposal will arrive at the precise moment when your heart, mind, and soul are fully ready. Take this time, my beloved, to prepare. Prepare your heart to receive love that is pure and fulfilling. Prepare your mind to embrace joy without fear. Prepare your soul to recognize a blessing when it steps into your life. This proposal will not simply come and pass. It will leave an indelible mark upon your spirit. It will be a moment of affirmation, a moment when all your past disappointments, heartbreaks, and moments of doubt will be washed away by the sheer reality of God's promise fulfilled. You have been patient, you have been steadfast, and now the Lord is moving on your behalf. What seems distant, what seems impossible, is closer than you think. Look around at the subtle signs, at the doors that are opening, the people who are entering your life, the situations that are aligning themselves. Every step, every encounter, every silent prayer has been leading to this moment. Do not ignore the whispers of your heart, for they are echoes of divine timing. My beloved child, imagine the overwhelming joy, the speechlessness, the awe of that moment when the proposal arrives. Imagine the surge of emotions, the tears of happiness, and the feeling that everything you have prayed for has finally come to fruition. This is not just a fantasy, It is a promise from Jesus himself. And as it draws nearer, your faith will be tested in subtle ways, not to deter you, but to refine you. Challenges may appear, distractions may try to steal your focus, but remain steadfast. Your moment is approaching, and it is closer than you imagine. Remember, my child, that God's love for you is profound, unwavering, and perfect. This proposal is a reflection of that love. It is a message not only of future union, but of divine recognition. You are seen, you are valued, and your heart is cherished. Let this knowledge strengthen you, encourage you, and fill you with hope. The Lord is preparing you for joy, for fulfillment, and for a love that surpasses all understanding. As you continue to wait, continue to pray, and continue to trust, know that every season of loneliness, every moment of doubt, and every tear shed has contributed to this very moment. Jesus has been orchestrating the path, clearing obstacles, and guiding events so that when the proposal arrives, it will be unmistakable. It will be a moment that cannot be ignored, a moment that will confirm that your faith has not been in vain. So hold fast to hope. Keep your heart open to love. Let your spirit remain patient and trusting, for the proposal is near. It will leave you speechless. It will leave you in awe, and it will be the beginning of a life filled with divine joy and fulfillment. Jesus is speaking now, urging you to believe, to wait, and to embrace the extraordinary plan he has set into motion for you. You may not see all the pieces now, but the picture is forming. Every silent prayer, every whispered longing, every tear and every smile has been preparing the way. This proposal is more than an event. It is a revelation of God's perfect timing and a testament to the faithfulness of his promises. Let the anticipation build within you. Let the excitement of the unknown inspire you, and let the certainty of God's love anchor you. This moment is coming, my beloved child. The proposal will arrive, and it will leave you speechless, amazed, and filled with a joy that words cannot capture. It is closer than you think, and it is divinely appointed. The journey here may have been long, and it may have been filled with moments of doubt, but every step has been necessary. Every experience, every heartbreak, every silent prayer has brought you to the threshold of this moment. And now, the Lord is ready to bless you in ways that will astonish your heart and soul. Receive this promise with faith. Prepare your heart, mind, and spirit to embrace a love that is unparalleled. Trust that Jesus is guiding every detail, orchestrating every encounter, and ensuring that the timing is perfect. This proposal is not just an event. It is a divine moment, a sacred covenant, and a testimony of God's unwavering faithfulness. Rejoice, my beloved child, for what is coming will surpass all expectations. It will leave you speechless, overwhelmed with gratitude, and filled with a joy that transcends understanding. The Lord is saying, your time has come, your moment is near. The proposal is on its way, and it will be a turning point in your life. A moment that confirms that all things are possible with God. Believe, wait, and prepare. The divine is moving. The proposal will arrive, and it will leave you speechless. The Lord's plan is perfect, and it is coming sooner than you think. My beloved child, each day, each experience, each challenge you face is shaping you for the extraordinary blessing that is on its way. Jesus sees the longing in your heart, the patience you have carried, and the faith that has held you steady even when circumstances seemed impossible. He says to you now, the proposal that will leave you speechless is drawing near, and it is part of a greater plan that stretches far beyond your imagination. Consider, for a moment, the depth of God's wisdom. The world often tells us that love comes in ways we can predict, in ways that fit neatly into our understanding. But the love that God brings into your life is not ordinary. It is not limited by human expectations or confined by the rules of the world. It is a love that is supernatural, divinely orchestrated, and perfectly timed. The person who will propose to you carries a heart that has also been prepared, molded by God, and aligned with your soul. The convergence of your lives is not a coincidence. It is a miracle, a manifestation of divine precision. Every encounter you have had, every person who has crossed your path, every moment of joy and every moment of sorrow has contributed to this divine alignment. Perhaps you did not see it at the time, but each experience has been a step toward this sacred moment. Your patience has been necessary, your endurance has been required, and your faith has been the anchor that has held you steady. Jesus is now assuring you that all of this preparation has a purpose. The proposal that will leave you speechless is the fruit of every prayer, every longing, and every hope you have held in your heart. The Lord asks you to reflect on your own journey. Think of the times when you felt alone, when you questioned if love would ever find you, and when the weight of waiting seemed unbearable. Those moments were not wasted. They were moments of preparation, of refinement, and of spiritual strengthening. God has been shaping your heart to receive this blessing fully, to recognize it for what it truly is, and to embrace it with gratitude and faith. The proposal will not just be an event. It will be a divine confirmation that your journey, with all its trials and triumphs, has been leading to this extraordinary moment. Imagine the scene. My beloved child, the moment of the proposal arrives, and you are struck with awe, joy, and disbelief. The sheer magnitude of God's faithfulness will overwhelm your senses. The emotions will be so intense that words may fail to express the depth of what you feel. This is not simply about receiving a ring or a question. It is about a profound recognition that God has heard your prayers, seen your tears, and honored your patience. It is a moment of sacred alignment. A moment where heaven and earth converge in a celebration of love, purpose, and divine destiny. Yet even as you anticipate this moment, Jesus reminds you that preparation is key. Your heart must be open, your mind must be receptive, and your spirit must be willing to embrace what is coming. The proposal is not merely a formality, it is a divine calling, a sacred invitation, and a sign of God's unending faithfulness. It requires a heart that is ready to receive, a soul that is willing to recognize, and a mind that is willing to trust in God's perfect timing. Do not allow doubt, fear, or past disappointments to cloud your vision. The proposal is not delayed. It is arriving precisely when it is meant to arrive. God's timing is flawless, and His plan is unshakable. The person who will propose to you has also been guided, prepared, and aligned by divine forces. Their heart, like yours, has been shaped by experiences, prayers, and patience. The meeting of your souls will not be accidental. It will be an intentional act of divine orchestration, a moment that will leave you speechless with wonder and gratitude. Consider the power of anticipation. The waiting, while challenging at times, heightens the beauty of the moment. Every day of patience, every prayer uttered in silence, every longing whispered to God is amplifying the joy that is about to enter your life. The proposal is not only a personal blessing, it is a divine testament to the faithfulness of God. It is a reminder that what God promises, He fulfills, and that His timing is perfect, even when human understanding fails. As the day approaches, you may notice subtle signs, gentle nudges, and small miracles that point toward the fulfillment of this promise. Perhaps a conversation will spark your heart, perhaps a meeting will feel destined, or perhaps an unexpected moment will leave you in awe. These are not coincidences. They are God's hand moving silently but powerfully to prepare both you and the person who will soon ask for your hand in marriage. Be attentive, be aware, and be ready to recognize the divine orchestration unfolding around you. Jesus wants you to understand that this proposal will not only fulfill your longing for love, but will also serve as a turning point in your life. It will affirm your worth, your patience, and your faith. It will mark the beginning of a journey that is sacred, purposeful, and divinely guided. The impact of this moment will resonate throughout your life, shaping your path, your relationships, and your spiritual journey in profound ways. Take a moment now to visualize this blessing. Picture the scene in your mind, feel the emotions, and let the anticipation fill your heart. This is not a dream. This is a promise from Jesus. It is real, it is near, and it is meant to inspire faith, hope, and joy within you. The proposal will arrive, and it will leave you speechless, overwhelmed by the reality of God's faithfulness and the perfection of His plan. The Lord reminds you that the journey to this moment is equally important as the moment itself. Each experience, each challenge, each prayer, and each act of patience has been shaping you, preparing you, and aligning you with the extraordinary blessing that is coming. Trust in the process, remain steadfast, and continue to nurture the hope that lives within your heart. Know that this proposal is more than a personal blessing. It is a divine statement of God's love, faithfulness, and attention to your life. It is proof that no prayer goes unheard, no longing is ignored, and no heart is forgotten. Jesus sees your waiting, your yearning, and your faith, and He is preparing a moment that will exceed your wildest dreams. As you continue to wait, continue to pray, and continue to trust, remember that the proposal will come with a magnitude that will leave you speechless. It will arrive in a way that is unmistakable, a moment so profound that it will forever change the course of your life. The Lord's timing is perfect, His plan is flawless, and the proposal is closer than you think. Prepare your heart, my beloved child, to receive this extraordinary blessing. Let your spirit be open, your mind be receptive, and your soul be ready to embrace the joy, love, and wonder that is approaching. The proposal will come, and it will be a moment of divine affirmation, a celebration of patience, faith, and the fulfillment of God's promise. The anticipation, the preparation, and the faith you have cultivated are all leading to this sacred moment. Trust that every experience, every prayer, and every longing has been necessary to bring you to the threshold of this blessing. The proposal will leave you speechless, for it is the culmination of God's perfect plan for your life, a moment that will forever be etched in your heart and soul. My beloved child, as you continue on this journey, remember that what is coming is not ordinary. It is extraordinary, divinely orchestrated, and perfectly timed. The proposal that will leave you speechless is approaching, and every step you take, every breath you draw, and every prayer you utter is part of the preparation for this sacred moment. Jesus is speaking to you now. Do not underestimate the significance of the path you have walked, for it has been carefully designed to prepare your heart, mind, and soul for what is about to unfold. Consider the beauty of divine timing. The world moves at a pace that often feels hurried and chaotic, yet God's timing is perfect, precise, and purposeful. Each day you have waited, each moment of longing, has been a step closer to this divine encounter. The person who will propose to you has also been guided, shaped, and prepared. Their heart, intentions, and desires have been aligned with God's plan, ensuring that when the moment arrives, it will be flawless, undeniable, and filled with divine purpose. Imagine the emotions that will surge through you when the proposal arrives. Your heart may beat faster than ever before. Your spirit may soar with overwhelming joy. Tears may stream down your face as you realize the depth of God's faithfulness, the fulfillment of long-awaited prayers, and the confirmation of your worth. This is not merely a gesture or a question. It is a divine testament, a sacred covenant, and a moment that will forever be etched in your memory. You have endured seasons of waiting, moments of doubt, and times when it felt as though love would never find you. But each of these experiences has been essential. Each challenge, heartbreak, and trial has been shaping your understanding of love, preparing your heart to receive it fully, and aligning your spirit with the extraordinary blessing that is coming. Jesus sees all that you have endured, and he is bringing a reward that is greater than anything you could have imagined. The proposal is not only a personal blessing, it is a manifestation of God's faithfulness. It is proof that every prayer, every tear, and every moment of patience has been heard. It is a reminder that no act of faith goes unnoticed, and that no longing of the heart is ignored. Your journey has been leading to this moment, and the Lord is ensuring that when it arrives, it will be perfect in every way. As you anticipate this moment, allow yourself to feel the magnitude of what is coming. Visualize the joy, the awe, and the overwhelming gratitude that will fill your heart. Let the anticipation build, for it is a natural part of God's plan. The waiting is not in vain. It is a divine tool to heighten the beauty of the blessing. When the proposal arrives, it will leave you speechless, not because it is unexpected, but because it is more magnificent than anything you could have prepared for. Consider the divine orchestration behind every step of this journey. Every encounter, every conversation, and every moment of guidance has been leading to this sacred event. The proposal is not random. It is intentional, purposeful, and divinely appointed. The person who will ask for your hand has also been prepared, their heart aligned with God's will, their spirit guided to meet yours in perfect timing. This is not merely coincidence, it is a miracle, a testament to the meticulous care with which God orchestrates the lives of those he loves. Your heart, my beloved child, has been trained to recognize true love, to embrace joy without fear, and to trust in the faithfulness of God. This proposal is a culmination of all that you have learned, endured, and believed. It is a sacred affirmation that patience is rewarded, that faith is powerful, and that divine love is real, tangible, and transformative. The moment will not only mark a turning point in your life, but will also serve as a reminder of the unwavering love and guidance of Jesus. Even as you wait, pay attention to the subtle signs around you. God often speaks through whispers, gentle nudges, and seemingly small coincidences that are, in reality, deliberate acts of divine guidance. A conversation, a glance, a gesture. These may all be part of the preparation for the proposal. Be attentive, be aware, and be ready to recognize the hand of God at work. The proposal will not merely fulfill your longing for love, it will also inspire gratitude, hope, and a renewed sense of purpose. It will remind you that you are seen, valued, and cherished. It will affirm that the prayers you have spoken in secret have been heard, that the faith you have held onto has been acknowledged, and that the journey you have traveled has been meaningful. Every experience, every tear, and every moment of waiting has led to this transformative event. The moment you receive this proposal, you will understand the depth of God's planning and the perfection of his timing. It will leave you in awe, overwhelmed with joy, and filled with a profound sense of gratitude. Your spirit will recognize the divine orchestration, and your heart will know that what you are experiencing is not ordinary. It is extraordinary, sacred, and divinely ordained. Jesus is urging you to continue nurturing hope, faith, and patience. Do not allow the challenges of the world to diminish your anticipation. Do not allow past disappointments to cloud your vision. Every moment you have waited, every prayer you have whispered, and every act of faith has been preparing you for this divine encounter. The proposal is approaching, and it will leave you speechless in the most magnificent way. Reflect on the beauty of what is coming. This is not simply a question or a ring. It is a divine affirmation of your worth, a celebration of your faith, and a testament to God's perfect timing. The person who will propose to you is not random. and the moment itself is not accidental. It is a carefully orchestrated blessing, designed to honor your heart, your patience, and your unwavering faith. Allow the anticipation to fill your heart with joy and excitement. Let your spirit rejoice in the knowledge that God's plan is unfolding exactly as it should. Every encounter, every prayer, and every moment of waiting has been necessary to bring you to this sacred moment. The proposal will arrive and it will leave you speechless, overwhelmed by the realization that God's faithfulness is greater than anything you could have imagined. This blessing is more than a personal fulfillment. It is a spiritual affirmation. It is proof that divine timing is perfect, that faith is powerful, and that the Lord's promises are real and trustworthy. It will inspire hope, gratitude, and a deeper connection to the faith that has sustained you throughout your journey. As the day draws closer, continue to nurture your heart, mind, and spirit. Prepare yourself to receive the extraordinary blessing that is approaching. The proposal will come, and it will be a moment of awe, joy, and speechless wonder. It will confirm that your waiting has not been in vain, that your faith has been rewarded, and that the love you have longed for has been carefully orchestrated by the hand of God. My beloved child, the time has come to embrace what you have been waiting for, the moment that will leave you utterly speechless, the fulfillment of a promise that has been silently, patiently, divinely prepared for you. Jesus speaks to your heart now, with a voice that resonates through the deepest chambers of your soul. This proposal, this sacred covenant is approaching, and it will surpass every hope, every expectation, and every dream you have ever held in your heart. The journey to this moment has been long, filled with challenges, with patience tested, with faith stretched to its limits. Yet, every step, every tear, every prayer has been shaping you for this extraordinary encounter. God has been orchestrating your life with meticulous care, guiding every action, every encounter, every seemingly small detail, so that when the proposal arrives, it will be perfect in every way. The Lord sees your longing, your waiting, your readiness, and He is bringing forth a blessing that will change your life forever. Imagine, my beloved child, the overwhelming joy that will fill your heart. The moment the question is asked, the world may stand still. You may feel your heart leap, your spirit soar, and your soul awaken in ways you have never experienced before. This is not just a question. It is a divine revelation, a confirmation that your faith has not been in vain, a sacred affirmation of your worth, your patience, and your capacity to love. It is a testimony of God's unwavering faithfulness, a moment when heaven and earth converge to celebrate the union that has been written in your destiny. Jesus tells you now to recognize the profound significance of this moment. It is more than a proposal. It is a declaration of divine orchestration, a sacred alignment of hearts and destinies. The person who stands before you, ready to propose, has been guided, prepared, and refined for this very moment. Their heart, their intentions, and their spirit have been carefully aligned with God's will, ensuring that the union is not only meaningful, but divinely perfect. As you prepare to receive this blessing, let your heart remain open, your mind receptive, and your soul ready to embrace the extraordinary joy that is coming. The proposal is designed to leave you speechless, not because it is sudden or unexpected, but because it carries the weight of divine purpose, the magnitude of God's love, and the affirmation of your faith. Every prayer you have spoken, every longing you have held in your heart, every tear shed in silence has led to this moment of transformative joy. Consider the beauty of anticipation. The waiting, though challenging, has been necessary to refine your heart and strengthen your faith. It has been a preparation for receiving love in its purest, most magnificent form. When the proposal arrives, it will not only fulfill your longing for love, but will also inspire awe, gratitude, and a profound sense of divine wonder. It is a sacred reminder that God's timing is perfect, that His promises are trustworthy, and that His love for you is infinite and unwavering. The Lord wants you to understand the magnitude of what is coming. This proposal is not ordinary. It is extraordinary, transcending human understanding, and it will leave an indelible mark upon your heart and soul. It is a moment of divine affirmation, a sacred celebration of faithfulness, patience, and the fulfillment of destiny. The emotions you will feel are beyond description, a mixture of awe, joy, gratitude, and overwhelming love, all converging in a single, life-changing moment. My beloved child, as you prepare to receive this proposal, reflect on the journey that has brought you here. Every challenge, every moment of doubt, every season of waiting has been an essential part of your preparation. These experiences have strengthened your heart, refined your soul, and aligned your spirit with the divine plan. Jesus is saying that all of it, every tear, every prayer, every longing, has been necessary to bring you to this transformative moment of joy and fulfillment. The proposal that is approaching is a declaration of God's faithfulness. It is proof that prayers are heard, that faith is rewarded, and that divine timing is perfect. The person who will propose to you is not accidental. They have been carefully prepared, guided, and aligned with your heart and soul. The meeting of your lives is divinely orchestrated, ensuring that when the question is asked, it will be undeniable, awe-inspiring, and transformative. Visualize the moment, my beloved child. See the expression of love, the sincerity, the commitment that will be laid before you. Feel the joy swelling in your chest, the tears forming in your eyes, the overwhelming sense of gratitude for God's faithfulness. This is more than a personal blessing. It is a divine testament, a sacred moment that confirms the alignment of your destiny with God's perfect plan. Jesus is calling you now to embrace this moment fully, without hesitation, without doubt, and without reservation. Open your heart to receive the extraordinary love that is being offered. Trust in the timing, trust in the preparation, and trust in the divine orchestration that has brought you to this threshold of joy. The proposal will arrive, and it will leave you speechless, astonished by the magnitude of God's faithfulness and the perfection of His plan. The impact of this proposal will ripple throughout your life. It will bring a sense of completion, a sense of fulfillment, and a renewed understanding of love, faith, and divine purpose. It is a moment that will forever mark your spiritual journey, reminding you that patience, faith, and trust are rewarded in ways that surpass human imagination. The joy you will feel will not be fleeting. It will be a lasting affirmation of the Lord's faithfulness and the power of divine love. Every detail, every element of the proposal has been carefully orchestrated, from the timing to the words spoken, to the presence of those around you. All has been arranged to create a moment of unparalleled significance. The Lord has ensured that nothing is accidental, that everything is perfect, and that your heart will be overwhelmed with awe, gratitude, and joy. As the moment approaches, let your spirit rejoice. Let your heart expand with anticipation and hope. Allow yourself to fully embrace the depth of God's love and the beauty of His divine plan. The proposal is near, and it will leave you speechless, not only because of its magnificence, but because it is the culmination of every prayer, every longing, and every act of faith you have ever offered. This is a moment of transformation. It is a sacred encounter, a divine affirmation, and a testimony to the power of God's love. The joy, awe, and speechlessness you will experience are reflections of the infinite faithfulness of Jesus, the perfection of His timing, and the fulfillment of His promises. Your heart will recognize it, your spirit will rejoice, and your soul will know that what you are experiencing is divinely orchestrated, purposeful, and eternal, my beloved child. Receive this proposal with gratitude, with faith, and with an open heart. Embrace the overwhelming joy, the awe-inspiring love, and the confirmation of your worth. This moment is yours. It has been prepared for you, and it will leave you speechless in ways that words cannot capture. The Lord declares, "This is the moment you have been waiting for, the fulfillment of your prayers, and the beginning of a new chapter filled with love, joy, and divine purpose. Trust in Him, rejoice in His faithfulness, and allow the profound blessing of this proposal to transform your life forever." The proposal will come. It will leave you speechless. It is closer than you think. Your joy, your fulfillment, and your destiny are unfolding exactly as God has planned.